they do that, the DHL car came to life as well. So I'm not sure what the issue was, but it is now cackled to life. I do really appreciate the fact, I don't know how many other sports you'd see that in. Matt Hagan's team grabbed a spare starter, battery pack, ran up there to the DHL guys and said, hey, can you use this? Will it help? Do you need something? And I'm not sure if that did the trick or not, but I just watched Chad Head, team manager for the Colettas, went over and said, hey, guys, thank you. Really appreciate the help. Now Alex Laughlin's having a problem with the Laughlin car. They fired it up. It started to roll forward. Jim Dunn has told him about 3 times, hit the gas to do the burnout. And if he's hitting the gas, it ain't doing nothing. Now, the car must stage under its own power. You're not allowed to push it into the beams. They can push it forward, which is what they did. Well, this was crazy. After the DHL car looked like it wasn't going to start, the Laughlin car now is going to be shut off. And I can only assume that there's some kind of a disconnect between the gas pedal and the injector, because I guarantee you when Alex Laughlin rolled through the water, he hit the gas and nothing happened. So J.R. Todd is going to get a free ride. Well, maybe, yep. .909, 329 miles an hour for the win. Alex Laughlin, a couple of times, it looked like he let the clutch out and the car started to move backwards. After they lifted the body up and were doing something under there, it was then moving forward, but by then it was, well, just too late. That was 8 kinds of weird. Let's see if Hannah can shed some light on what happened on either or both lanes. Let's see if Hannah can shed some light on what's going on down there.
I'll do my best. I'm down here with Todd Smith, who tunes alongside John Oberhofer. What happened when you were trying to fire the car?
It's an unusual situation. We had an issue with the starter. It would barely turn the motor over, so we put our backup starter and battery on there, and it did the same thing. Luckily, Matt Hagan's guys were available. We borrowed their starter and their battery, and it was just enough to get it going. We really got lucky there.
Hopefully she'll be able to track down what happened on the Jim Dunn car as well. That was weird. I mean, having a problem on a starting line is pretty unusual. Both cars having a problem on a starting line is unheard of. Except, well, I just heard of it, so I guess it's not completely unheard of.
Supers really kind of come to life here over the last couple of races. Round number 1, though, how nerve-wracking is it for you as a driver when you're sitting in the car and seeing all that extracurricular stuff happen out in front of you?
It's extremely nerve-wracking. We went through an instance like this in testing about a month or so ago where we couldn't get the thing to turn over all the way, and happened again there, changing starters, batteries. I see batteries coming in from different directions, starters, but I knew if we could get it to crank on gas that it'd go right to nitro, and sure enough it fired. But really unfortunate to not be able to race against Big Jim and those guys. He's a living legend of the sport, a lot of respect for him, but that clown driving the car, maybe he ought to keep his mouth shut from now on.
Wow. Did I miss something?